From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good Friday morning. I'm student meteorologist Denys Khrulov here with your Friday morning forecast. Looking at our live cam at the Arboretum right now, we're seeing that decrease in visibility on the trees. So as we're seeing snow begin to move into the region, it is picking up in intensity. So quite the change this morning, sitting at a temperature of 32 degrees. A few mornings ago, we were in the lower 50s, so quite the change with that front that moved through. We do have winds blasting out of the west at 15 miles per hour, so we do have a bit of that wind chill effect, sitting at a feels like of 22 degrees this morning. So you might want to bundle up if you're heading outdoors early this morning. Local temperatures sitting also in the lower 30s, with those feels like in the lower 20s. Johnstown, our cold spot this morning, sitting at a temperature of 26 degrees and a wind chill of 14. So quite the change from the last few days. And then across the rest of the state, Erie is our warm spot this morning because we do have those winds coming off the lake. Lake waters are still in the lower 50s, so a little bit of a warming effect up there in Erie. But much of western PA also sitting around that freezing mark, and then toward the east also sitting around the freezing mark. Philly a little bit warmer as they're farther southeast. The big weather story is the snow. We have a lot of snow beginning to wrap around into the state as we head into the morning commute. So we could see a bit of a tricky travel, especially if you're in the north central PA mountains, where you could have a bit of a more dicey effect up there. And you can just see this massive low pressure system just spinning up in New York, stalling, because we do have a strong blocking high pressure system to the north, just putting this system in its tracks and just spinning around, bringing a lot of precipitation to our region. And we'll expect that as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. Also another big story this morning is those winds. We do have those winds coming out of west-northwest at times, gusts up to 20 to 30 miles per hour this morning. So it is feeling a little bit cooler out there with that added wind chill. Timing it out this afternoon, snow will continue across much of the central and eastern half of the state as we head into the later morning hours. We could see a pickup of intensity, especially here locally in State College. But as we see the warming of the day, some of the valleys, especially in south central, and even here in Happy Valley, we could see a changeover back to rain. And with warmer air coming off Lake Erie, much of northwest and western PA also changing back over to a plain cold rain. But those Laurels, where it might be a little bit colder, we're going to see a heavy wet snow continue into the evening hours. And as we head into the overnight, we'll see much of the dry air begin to settle in as the low pressure system begins to finally weaken. But still, we could see a few lingering rain showers into the western half of the state. In terms of snowfall amounts, not too much. It's going to be mainly elevation dependent. So the Laurel Highlands could still see 8 to 12 inches, around 9 inches in Johnstown by Sunday morning. But look, you can really see where the higher elevations are, where the greater snowfall amounts are picking up. And farther east across the eastern mountains, we could see also 8 to 12 inches. Scranton in the valley, you can only pick up another 2 inches throughout this evening. And that won't be our main weather story. As we head into the weekend, it's going to be mainly dry, but then our next system will come in Monday into Tuesday, bringing mostly rain because we will have a little bit of a warmer air coming in by Sunday evening. So mostly rain as the system moves through Monday into Tuesday. We could have a few back lake effect rain and snow showers as we head to Tuesday evening. But then I'm tracking another system, so get ready. We're having a train of systems come through the region. Today's not the only one. By Thanksgiving Day, another system will begin to come out of the south and east with some colder air in place after that Monday system. We could have a wintry mix, especially here in the central and northern portion of the state. If you're traveling on Thanksgiving, this will be the system to watch. Any placements in the track, north or south, could have major differences in the type of precipitation you see. So after a pretty warm start to the month, the Climate Prediction Center does have our cold blast beginning to come out of the central states, and especially here in the eastern states as well, with below average temperatures expected as we close out the month of November and go into the month of December. So a bit of a change there as well. So today, tracking it out, temperatures will slowly warm as we head through the morning hours into the early afternoon. Snow will change over to rain, especially as we head into the evening hours, but we could still see some wet flakes coming in. Probably not much accumulations, maybe just a grassy surface or on the elevated cars, but temperatures will peak out into the lower to upper 30s this afternoon, so still a little bit chilly. And then tonight, low of 32 degrees. We could see a lingering snow showers, maybe mixed with rain at times, Those winds will stay gusty out of the west with potential gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And then heading into tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Temperatures right around average, sitting at 46 with a stray PM shower that could be remixed with rain or snow with gusts out of the west at up to 25 miles per hour. And then looking at your 7-day forecast, as I said, we're keeping on that active storm train as we see the precipitation move out Friday and Saturday. Sunday will be a dry day, temperatures peaking into the mid-40s. By Monday, we'll have our next system coming in a little bit warmer, temperatures getting into the lower to mid-50s, so a bit above average for this time of year. But as we head into the Thanksgiving holiday, especially Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to see increasing clouds and then a wintry mix expected on the Thanksgiving holiday, which could make travel a little bit tricky. Anyway, thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great weekend and week ahead.